What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm back. I'm back. It's finally time to start Shadowbringers. It's been like a month or so since I last streamed. Ange time, Malachi, Jeff. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming. I've been so focused on my YouTube videos that I don't know, I just haven't had time to stream. My video on why I quit WoW for FF14 has like 3K views right now, which is kind of insane. So I think the channel only has like 260 subs or something. Yes, I did watch the trailer. Last stream, I did watch it. So I'm pretty hyped. It did kind of spoil, it was really cool. It did kind of spoil that everybody wakes up, but I guess, you know, I guess that's kind of a given. But it was pretty sweet. Alright, we're actually starting Shadowbringers. I've been looking forward to this day since, I don't know. It's past your bedtime, old man? Dude, it is. So it's just so hard for me to stream at my time I used to stream at, which was like 3 p.m. Pacific. It's so unpredictable. So I don't know, I'll try to stream on Fridays in the, like, kind of late, like around this time. I took a nap after work, just knowing that I didn't finish work till like 3:30. So I took a nap at like 4:30. To like from like 4:30 to 5, and I was like, yes. Oh my god, you're on so late at the moment. What's up, Chaotix? How's it going, man? It's Shadowbringers Day. Chaotix. Konosuba has like changed my life. It's so funny. My wife had been wanting to watch it, so she was really happy when you guys suggested it, and yeah, so we watched it together, and we're gonna cosplay from it at some point. She loves Megumin. She's gonna make a Megumin cosplay. She's even gonna try to make Chomusuke. She's good at sewing and stuff, so I mean, it's gonna be insane. Panty Thief Cosmo, yes! I gotta practice the... I went to the Anime Expo cosplay gathering for Konosuba. It was freaking the funniest gathering I've ever been to. I think there were more guys dressed as Megumin than girls, though, which was kind of hilarious, too, in itself. I can pee myself laughing at the show. Dude, I can't... I think, like, once a week, we watch the scene where that little girl tries... From the Aqua religion cult, tries to get Kazuma to sign his name, and he, like, rips the charter, and she's like, Oni-chan! We watch that, like, once a week, 'cause it's just so funny. But yes, data center travel's a thing. You can help. You got, like, it's like become an inside joke for my wife and I. We'll just be like, yeah, we'll just like randomly just be talking, and then it'll be silent for a second, and then we'll just be like, Oni-chan! And then we laugh. So thank you for that. That suggestion was it's just so freaking funny. Yes, cross-dressers. Yeah, actually, okay, I'll tell a quick story about that. That gathering was... Did I watch the movie? Yes, I did. And the movie was amazing. It was so funny. The gathering was so funny because there was one dude dressed as Cosmo that was like kind of trying to hog all the pictures. And it was just really funny because people were requesting, you know, different photos at the end of the gathering. And someone said, can one Cosmo give a Megumin a piggyback ride? And this dude just was so fast to walk, be like, I can do it. I can try. Let me do it. And none of the girls like wanted to do it. But he was so excited. He thought this was his moment. It was so funny. I kind of felt bad for the guy. It was like the first time he could touch a woman. It was just amazing. You tried data center travel recently. It's pretty nifty. People on Ether are a lot less talkative than Crystal. Rip. I know, dude. Ripperoonie. There was one... Oh, the funniest thing. I have to show you guys. Once I get... I'll probably upload them onto a YouTube channel, but... There was one Darkness cosplayer, and it was a gender bent. There was, like, I think it was a couple that came, where the girl dressed as Kazuma, and the guy dressed as Darkness, and he actually brought cabbages with him. And for the photo, he had people throw his cabbages at him. It was real cabbage. Like, they really just... And it was amazing. They're like, can we have a picture request? Can we throw cabbage at you, and you have to enjoy it? And he's like, okay. And sure enough, he took it like a champ. It was amazing. It was the best cosplay gathering. I was like, man, this community is awesome. I gotta cosplay with these guys. All the fellow perverts. He thought he was gonna touch grass. Yeah, but he got dirt. They put some dirt in his eyes for sure. Yeah, that's interesting. I do want to try to do a duty on a different data center. Amazing. Sugoi! Sugoi desu ne! Yeah, it's just, I'm so used to Crystal. Everyone is so talkative here. You know, you always at least get, like, the wave. Or, and I always apologize in advance because I'm gonna suck. But, yeah, I'm curious to what it's like. But, alright. That's enough stalling. I think it's time. I think it's time we start Shadowbringers. Assuming I'm in the right place. Hey, bro. Oh, wait, so guys, I have an air conditioner on in the background. Can you guys hear it? You gotta move back to my home server before hopping on yours? Okay, no worries. Oh, that's you! Oh, what's up? Naka, did you travel here? I was gonna be like, hey, this guy's in my way. Griefer, stream sniper. No, I'm kidding. That's awesome, man. People on Ether are also more impatient and will do boss pulls without waiting. Whoa. That's different. Cool, we're gonna have a full party. We got at least, like, 4 people. Ether is interesting. Chaotix, you're on Ether, right? Tataru is itching to share what appears to be good news. So last time on Final Fantasy XIV, everybody fell asleep except for me. Oh, you're Gilgamesh, nice. Good news, Andrew. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. We're going back to the Crystal Tower? A path I doubt we'd ever have found had the Ironworks and the Suns not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. I better go and give them a hand. Gonna hit the washroom up real quick. Yes, you guys have the superior term. My brother and I, when we visited Canada, Chaotix is a fellow Canadian, we were like, why do we call it a restroom here? They call it washroom in Canada, and it makes so much more sense. So, my thoughts exactly. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner you can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up, and before the Empire comes calling again. Meaning we have no time to lose. There's a boat in North Silvertier waiting to ferry people to the site, so let's be on our way. No, that quest jingle's a little more dramatic than the last one. In Stormblood, it was the da 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 da. What's up, Hard Anime? While you're streaming this evening? Yep, it's been a while. When did I last go live, guys? How long has it actually been? Let me see. Twitch.tv. Or I'll just go on my VODs channel. Assuming I uploaded my latest VOD. My latest VOD was 1 month ago. On June 21st. Oh, wow, it's been more than a month. That's crazy. 6/24 according to Discord. Insane. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, whoops, I need to update my Nightbot. That is not giving me the latest video. Let me just grab that real quick. It's Andrew XP Games. And I have to go to nightbot.tv. That's how long it's been. I've already uploaded another YouTube video since then. Gotta edit my timers. Oh god, I don't want to hear my own voice. No. Okay. Let's copy this. Latest vid. Watch. It's about my first impressions of A Realm Reborn. Okay, and then I'm gonna edit my commands as well. I think I have a custom command for latest video that nobody knows about. Where is it? Oh, vid. There we go. It's about my first impressions of A Realm Reborn. Okay, there we go. We're good to go now. I know if you mentioned AX, I did briefly. I talked about the Konosuba cosplay gathering, which was really great. AX was really good. I'm working on my vlog for that, actually. I vlogged AX. So, oh wait, do I already have a dungeon? That was so fast. assuming I'm going the right way. I'm playing Guild Wars 2, so I'm gonna have to get used to the rotation here again. I was hitting a test dummy earlier, trying to get back into the swing of things. I was so sloppy after like just a month of not playing. Maybe because it's Ninja, and I always try to min-max, and their rotation's a little... Their burst window's a little complex for me. I'm used to playing WoW where you spam like the same 3 buttons. Okay. Speak with Saint... Hey, this guy's a saint. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't want to spoil AX too much since I'm working on a vlog for that. So stay tuned for that. I attended to my local con and it was chill. Looking forward to AMK. Nice. Glad it was chill. I need a chill con because AX was hype, but it's also a little overwhelming. So a nice chill one would be pretty cool. Can't wait for the AX vlog. Nice, nice. I got to work on that soon. I'm juggling so many different things so I don't get bored. Heading to the survey site, sir? It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boat. Yes, let's go. This guy wasn't here before. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Guys, is my air conditioning really loud in the background? Or is there like a white noise? So what are we doing here? I'm trying to remember what we did last at the end of the season.
Look how many people there are. Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Sure.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We found bugger all without you.
Let me see if I can turn down the AC a little bit then. You gotta get a new laptop? It sucks, because laptops only are really good for like 2 years. Okay, let's turn it down to low. Did that work? Okay. Can you still hear it? I don't want any white noise in the background. But it's burning hot in here, so I kind of need it. It was 106 today.
Biggs, wedge.
Good, thank you.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called it the chief of some other business. So we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
I forgot what his voice sounded like.
Thrice as hard, even.
Have we heard them since A Realm Reborn? Is this the first time hearing their British voices?
I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm trying to remember, why are we looking for a beacon? It's been a month. I've already forgotten. Oh, guys, as a warning, my wife's office and this are on the same breaker.
I'm not seeing anything out here.
So, there's a good chance that me running this portable AC while we're both gaming at the same time might cause the breaker to trip. So if the stream dies out of nowhere, I'll be back, and I'll just turn off the AC after that and, you know, fix it. So if I disappear randomly, just a warning now. It's happened a few times already.
Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
Will she do it?
If you like.
Is she smaller? She's braver than him.
No, we couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Zatara's pretty cool. What am I noticing? You're alive, Chaotix. A crystal? Looks like there's nothing in my hand. Oh no, there it is.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Is this Empire technology?
Isn't that the ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Oh.
Now I have you.
Oh god.
You are right.
What's happening?
Oh, the dude found... Am I gonna pass out too? Uh-oh.
Stay with me. Focus on my voice.
Am I going into a coma too, or is this Alphen?
Expanse, contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device! Well, this is supposed to happen.
Eh?
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
He's been saying that cryptic message. I don't even know what that means.
Warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
So I'm journeying into whatever realm they're in. Whatever shadow realm they were thrown into. Oh boy. Alright, where am I? Andrew. Throw wide the gates. The shadow realm. It's Friday, Jeff. Opposite day? Annoy Squidward day? What day is it today? Are these souls, maybe? Oh, there's Alphino, yeah. Oh, Harusha Font. Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still.
Oh, it's him. The Warrior of Darkness. Remember you? Where the heck am I? What is this? Is this Minfilia or something? I can't see the face. It looked like a woman.
Your time has not yet come.
Is it her? It kind of looked like her, but I didn't see her face, so maybe it's just another lady. Her hair kind of looked like a different color, so maybe it wasn't her. Wow, this expansion starts off with quite a bang. Get this immediate long cutscene. Who this? Well, it's not me. What day is it, Jeff? Oh, it's the Warrior of Darkness. Where in that? This isn't.
Endless dreams I awake.
Was that the Warrior of Darkness talking to me all that time? That'd be kind of insane.
Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
This reminds me of the Crystal Song Forest in WoW. Except it's not crystals, and it's just similar purple color. A chocobo? So then I'm not in like... I'm not in like a dead realm if there's chocobos here, right? Husa Aryusa. Do I know this guy? Why does his face look familiar?
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves.
Wait.
What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
Is this the guy at the very beginning who pulls you on a wagon? Like, when you first create your character? Or am I going crazy? Jaff, is today your birthday? I mean, if it involves cake. But it's as bright as day. Yeah, that kind of doesn't make sense.
the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, he'd reply.
Oh, it's auto going through the dialogue. Did I change the setting, or is it doing that or is that like a new quality of life feature when it's voice acted? Because I kind of like that.
Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
Happy birthday, man. You're getting old. 25. Nah, 25 is the new 15. New 20.
You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it.
Oh, okay, so this is like a new thing. That's cool.
Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
Almost 30. 30 is the new 20, dude. Oh man, you can see the pixels on that label on the bottle.
Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby.
I'm a little confused. Okay, I need to start a new
Just
character
lace
now.
Through the trees and aim for the shining tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around.
Maybe it's just another merchant, and I'm thinking too hard about this guy. Am I seeing people from my past in here, though?
They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
So why would I see his face? I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably overthinking it. I gotta just play the game.
Dizzying heights it rises, the gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy.
Is this the Warrior of Darkness?
There,
No.
It will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Shadowbringers, alright. That was a cool intro. I don't know where the hell I am, but... Ooh, fancy. You like the mindset? Yeah, dude. I mean, actually, literally, humans age more slowly now. I can't mount here. I want to get that crystal before I do anything, though. So I'm going to run over there. Oh, I can't get it. I'm still in an instance. Okay, guess we're going this way. Yeah, humans biologically age slower than our previous generations. So yeah, 25 is, or 30 is probably like the new 20 now, or the new 23 or whatever. So that's pretty neat. It's the weirdest thing. That's why when I went on YouTube, oh, here we go.
Halt.
A Viera. Oh, so this is when Vieras were first introduced, huh?
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not.
I read that her name is Cute Gate Guard, not Kurt. Whoops. Did you watch the Vsauce on it too? No, I didn't. You're 33. I am turning 32 this year. I'm an old man too.
This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
She is, though. True.
From where do you hail?
Do I actually get to answer? Oh, I technically am Ulda. Wait, the source? The sauce? I'll just say Ulda. I don't know what the source even means.
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists.
Eh? What?
Had
You are a fool.
given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin, but instead, you chose concealment.
What? Lady. Oh, okay. Oh, that, okay, well that trolled me. I had my hands on the keyboard. Oh, the source is your home world. Oh. So, would that have also made her say the same thing?
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand. Ring and all.
Where the heck am I? There is no Ul'dah here. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Wait, was it him that got eaten? No, what? Did he die? Is that what they're...
Everything all right, Captain?
Husa are Yusa?
Quite alright, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
This dude's covered in crystal.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Who are you?
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known.
The bunny girls are so tall.
Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city.
Cute gate guard.
Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Yeah, you weren't very cordial to me at all.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Based on this guy's height, who could this be? It's probably someone I don't know yet, right? My Hura is almost at the shortest height possible.
Right then. Before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
Oh, this is just the guy that's been bothering me saying to open the gates, huh?
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you were still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief.
Jeez.
And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused? You son of a bitch.
An inkling, yes. I can only beg your forgiveness. Matters here forced my hand. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you.
Is this the guy that kidnapped all the Scions? I guess I should have asked that.
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above.
I gave into my anger. Now I don't know if the Scions are here or not.
Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light.
Do we need more balance or something?
It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity.
Yeah, they are. Oh, okay.
It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. Though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well.
Did you notice this current song is a remix of the first part of the Ultimate Weapon right now? I can't really hear the music too well right now because my air conditioning's on, to be honest. But I'll try to listen for it. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat callback.
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Also, what the heck is the Crystarium? I have so many questions. Pretty nifty motif, I like it. Yeah, I agree. I like how they do that in this game. Like, Stormblood did a good job with that. Where, like, in a boss fight, you'd hear the same music from Kugane, but, like, faster during a boss fight. I thought that was really neat. Hey, this place looks pretty cool. Definitely, graphics are a little bit better than A Realm Reborn. Looks nice.
Such a proud and vibrant city.
Dang, this may have to become my favorite city. Kugane may have to be number 2.
Living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Crystarium is so cool. Wow. Yeah, that's quite nice. Nice. You like how all the dungeon background musics are remixes of the area they reside? Funny, I didn't notice that until Stormblood. I'm just humming the boss music as I'm fighting. And I'm like da 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 da, and I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like a faster version of the melody in Kugane. So that's pretty cool. And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Oh, I like that quest complete sound. It's very big, though? Alright. I'm excited to look around. Now, a full and frank discussion of the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. Oh, this is where the 80 tombstone gear will be? Nice. What's the level cap right now? Is it 90? Because Endwalker? As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, a convenience with which I'm sure you're only too familiar. Yes. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. Okay, 90 is the cap. Gotcha. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. Yeah, I've made this mistake before. I'm not screwing that up again. After you've done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetheryte, and head out to the left to arrive in Crystalline Mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as a spokeswoman, Catlas, one of the people I should like you to meet. God, it was terrible having to run back. Another is Morin. To reach him and his cabinet of curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps. Take the exit on the left and simply continue straight along down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. Cool. I'm not going to remember that. I can't even get my way around the city that I live in real life. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Braggy, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. It's kind of neat getting a tour of the city. I kind of like this. I don't think that's actually ever happened before, right? Or unless I'm not remembering right. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. I'm just going to look on the markers on the map, man. I'm not going to remember. To the right and down the where now? Big rippers. My apologies, I forget how confusing the Crystarium can be for newcomers. Not to worry, I'm sure you'll soon become accustomed to its twists and turns. In all honesty, the true challenge may be finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of the other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. So wait, is Eorzea like a star then? Is it not like a full-on planet and this is a totally different planet? Is that what's going on here? Because he's saying like another star, and I'm not like, I thought I was in like a shadow realm where I was going to be in a spiritual place, but I'm seeing humans and like chocobos and life. Another is moron. Yeah, that one was an accident. See, I'm not like Asmongold who purposely mispronounces the names to be funny. That one is an actual accident. I actually didn't think anyone noticed that. The GG. Oh, man. Remember Warrior Darkness at the end of Heavensward? He talked about his world. The talk is related to that. Okay, star is basically a planet in FF14. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, that makes sense. That all makes sense. Gotcha, gotcha. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There's an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. Alright. So no more saying I'm from Ul'dah. When you've finished making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the end of town. Until then. Okay, yeah, that's the coolest quest accepted jingle. Alright, so let's, oh, first get the... I like how they actually make it, like, required to attune. This is smart. Ooh, that is, like, cool glamour. Nice color scheme. Alright, we're attuning. Okay, yeah. Do you think this... Guys, do you guys think this guy likes One Piece? He's so fast, ninja life. Yes, I'm very impatient, so it's kind of nice having all those, like, all that mobility. Oh, hey, it's Ace. This place looks so cool. What the heck? Kind of reminds me of Guild Wars 2, actually. Did you notice him? LOL. Wait, Ace? Ace what? Who's Ace? What? Alright, anyways. City of the First. This is amazing. I'm on a different planet. Ace is Luffy's brother from One Piece. I was making reference to the joke. Gotcha. Yeah, I know. I'm like talking about One Piece. I haven't even seen the show. It's like a kid at Christmas. So true, so true. Yeah, this place looks really nice. New to the city, friend? The spinning head and wide eyes give you away. The same races live here. Interesting. Welcome. My name is Bragi, and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too floored by half. I love One Piece, just caught up on both the manga and anime. That's crazy. That's a lot to watch. You're very patient. People in my Discord were talking about that earlier, actually. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for Humes, such as yourself, so finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. Humes? I wonder what that means. Humans? Here's? I'm sorry. Oh, I see. Maybe that's what they call here's here. I'm sorry, did you just say Humes? Something wrong? Humes. We're all Humes here, not here. Oh, animation's been spectacular recently? Nice. Let's see if we can straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a Hume, like you. The taller one is an elf. Not an Elezen, but an elf. Oh, what's the dragon boy? Oh, geez, this is gonna throw me off. The sturdy individual over there is a Galgent, whilst one with horns is a Drawn. Wow. And what the heck is that? Ah! Wait, this is the Beastmen, right? The large scaly chaps with long tails and a knack for raising livestock. That would be the Zoon. So they're actually civilized in this world? Jeez. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. And... ah, same as the Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. You don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years, and despite their obvious learning, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry, should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. The people of the first, there we go. You watched a lot of it in high school, 1 week of summer vacation. I think they're in Alabaster Town. Oh, I see. Right on. Alright, next location, since I don't remember the directions. Oh, wait, I gotta attune to this. I should probably just snag all these now. Okay, so I'll grab this and then grab the one in the pendants. There we go. Now it feels like I'm playing an MMO. Wow. Yeah, this city is humongous. Okay, we're sent you a friend request. Oh, we can actually be friends now? Accept friend request. There we go. Did it work? Oh, there's Malachi. All right. Whoops. Oh, God. My friend request thing is freaking out. There we go. All right. Assigned a friend group. Twitch. And same with Malachi. Nice. Yeah, the fact that we can actually be friends with people across different data centers is kind of insane. Can I only see your guys' status if you're visiting my data center though? Is that how that works? Okay, I'm gonna teleport back to the Aetheryte. Yeah, this is a good quality of life change. Hopefully we don't get toxicity like in WoW, because you know, like on WoW, if you guys aren't aware, when you use the equivalent of the duty finder, you can queue up with anybody in your region. So I mean, like, you'll never see people again, likely. So people aren't really incentivized to be nice. But I mean, also people that play WoW are just angry because, you know, people are forced to do a whole bunch of chores they don't want to do, so of course they're always pissed off and on edge, and they don't... I think that's the reason, another reason why people are so, like, toxic in WoW. Like, you're doing a dungeon you don't want to do, but you have to do it to get, you know, whatever gear or whatever attunement. So then, like, when some people are taking forever or dying a lot, you just get annoyed. You're like, God damn it, I just want to finish this thing so that I can move on and do whatever I actually want to do. I've still only had good interactions in FF14. Yeah, probably, you know, a lot of people blame the duty, like, the group finder in WoW for toxicity, but it's probably more of the culture in the game just making you angry. And just the culture of the game. Whereas with this being a Japanese game, you know, a bit of that nice Japanese polite culture is ingrained in the game, which is pretty neat. I haven't had a bad experience in Crystal Duty Roulette past the data center travel. I haven't had anyone get mad at me, but I've seen someone yell at someone else, and me and the other guy, like, a healer was getting really angry, and he was calling out the other DPSers, so the tank and I were kind of telling him to calm down. Does it tell me if... oh, wait, do I... yeah, it doesn't say if I've attuned to them yet. My friend who does Ether Savage Raids, apparently... that's where you see more of the toxicity. Oh, I see. The latest Savages, people get really serious about that. Didn't I just attune to this one? Yeah, I feel like I did. Let me walk up to it just in case. Oh, I did, okay. I mean, I eventually want to do Savage stuff. That sounds fun. Honestly, I actually like WoW's hard PvE content. It's just the people are such crybabies that it's just not worth doing it. And it's really hard to find a group of people that aren't crybabies. Like, you could join a guild, and it's just... I don't know. And then the amount of work you have to do just so you can get into the raid is just... I don't know. You can get benched, things of that sort. It's almost like everything in the game gives you FOMO, and so anyone who slows you down is your enemy. Yes, exactly. And I think that's by design. And I think that's why they... because, I mean, you know what's funny is, like, if Blizzard put half their... you know, they're so good at marketing. They're so good at giving you that feeling of FOMO, like when the new expansion gets announced. Like Dragonflight, I'm already seeing people have hopium and say, oh my god, I think this time it'll be good. Look, this content creator is saying it'll be good. And then you dig up the video of them from 2 years ago and they're like, oh, Shadowlands. It looked like, you know, they were saying the same thing. It's just the same cycle. But people fall for it. I think people that aren't self-aware about it are the ones that fall into the trap of, like, Blizzard's little FOMO game. Oh, can I go in? Oh, that's probably not where I go anyway. It's probably down here. Oh, I can't jump the rail. Dang it. Maybe I should go down to the Rookery? Yeah, so I don't have... Oh, I do have this one. What's up, Archon? Haven't bought an expansion since Legion, and honestly, best decision I made in a while. Dude, you're smart. You're very smart. You know what's funny? Is, like, everybody remembers Legion super fondly. And, I had fun in it, but I feel like it wasn't because of the expansion. You know, Legion's launch was really, really terrible. But the end of the game was really good. And I feel like I'm giving Legion... I don't know. Then again, like, halfway through it kind of got better, to be fair. But I don't know. Like, I feel like it's remembered a little more fondly than it actually was because the following 2 expansions were so bad. I won't say fondly. The last expansion I enjoyed was Mists. Mists of Pandaria was really good. Funny enough, I had extremely low expectations of Mists of Pandaria. When I saw the Pandarians, I'm like, seriously, pandas and oil? Come on, man. And then I played it, and it was, like, the story was great, and the PvP was fun. The thing I didn't like about Legion was the artifact weapon. Oh, it also came after WoD. Good point. Good point. WoD was so bad that... I don't know what I played less, WoD or Shadowlands. I know even BFA, I hardly played BFA. I mean, I was in the 1% that got double DPS legendaries right off the bat, but I could still recognize the terrible design of that. Oh, you got lucky. Wow. Good for you. But yeah, that's just... The RNG was just terrible. Alright. Let's see, what do we have here? I had the most fun in Cata, but Miss Pandaria did a lot of good in the gameplay department. I had the most fun in Wrath of the Lich King, I think. And then probably Legion second, because I finally started raiding. I really only screwed around with friends and did Battlegrounds and Arena. But then I finally actually raided. Well, I did one raid. I did ICC in Wrath of the Lich King. I didn't clear it, but I did a good chunk of it. I cleared Argus a million times in Legion, and that was fun. It was just funny being the newest DPSer in the group, and like eventually by the end, I was finally topping damage on some of the bosses, so that felt really good. Wrath was fun because as much as people hated the PvP balance, the extra tailoring net made it playable. That's true. Wrath I enjoyed mostly because I played Warcraft 3 and the zones were dope. Yes! Oh, and Dragonflight's trying to... I think Dragonflight's going to try to use that Wrath nostalgia. I was looking at one of the newest zones, and I'm like, this looks like Wrath of the Lich King. I mean, the Tuskar back. I mean, that's all they're doing. Instead of making a good game, they're just trying to abuse nostalgia again. It's just... It's really, really silly. It's so... They're so obvious, man. You know... Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Damn it. Safer and more civilized too, thanks to us in the mean. We work together to procure materials and resources, and craft the goods which make the city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Cool. Just don't go thinking it'll be handed to you on a plate like those Yulmoron layabouts. I don't even know what that is. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor, you don't have that whiff of... I was going to say insolence, but indolence about you like some folk I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? And I'm saying I'm from where the Exarch's from. One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well, then I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him. And any friend of his is a friend of ours. What are we looking at? Oh. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. There was a flood, huh? Is that why the city's so tall? And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. Are there Garlean-like people here with the eye and the... Oh, that would be crazy. I want to see that. The cities stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch look exactly the same as they did back then. Good night, Hearts Anime. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never yet let us down. So if he, and you, wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. Good. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've aught to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catalyst, and I'll find you a niche here in the Crystalline Mean. You can help keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Cool. I'll wait and see. It might be good, it might not. I feel fairly apathetic towards WoW. No buy. Stealing Guild Wars gliding isn't worth it. The expansion's purpose. Did they steal the glider too? I know they took the dragon flying, but like that gliding, did they take that too? You say that, but all the best parts of WoW are stolen content. Then that is true. They used to be good at stealing things and making them better, but those people aren't here anymore. I remain skeptic. That's true. And I think you should be skeptical. I think that's the way to go. You have zero expectations towards Blizzard now. They used to be Golden Empire of Great back in the day. Ah, the crafting mean. I made millions of free gil here. Really? You did? See, I'm going to work on a YouTube video at some point of what would it take for me to come back to WoW. I mean, I think the short spoiler answer is I'd have to be really bored. If there's like nothing else for me to do, I'd probably just play it with my friend just so it's something to do. But honestly, there's quite a lot they need to change for me to really come back. I mean, enough. I kind of want to make a video talking about the two different things. Like, what would it take for me to just try it again, and what would it take for me to be like addicted again? I think those would be the two criteria I would kind of mention. Oh, they stole FF14's crafting? I haven't been following a lot of what's going on in the northern Aetherites in the bottom of the building. Thank you. You can see I'm struggling to try to get there. As in it's inside? Okay. They really didn't? It's more like, oh, it's New World's crafting. Oh, okay. I don't know what New World... I never tried New World. Funny enough is I've played enough MMOs where when I saw New World, and a few friends were asking, you gonna try this? I know you're the MMO guy. I'm like, that's dead. That's not gonna last. Well, my main MMOs are WoW, SWTOR, Guild Wars 2, and then, yeah, now Final Fantasy 14. I also played Elder Scrolls Online, which I actually didn't really like that much. I thought it was decent, but not enough to keep me in. Lost Ark, I just straight up didn't like. God, I played so many. RuneScape, I never was a member, so I didn't really get to play it, but I played the free version for a long time as a kid. SWTOR's kind of fun. I love SWTOR. Honestly, I think I need to make a video of, like... Oh, did I get everything now? Yay, I have everything. I need to make a video talking about my favorite features from every game. And in SWTOR, I think that they're... I think FF14 has the best story, but I think SWTOR does the best job at storytelling and then also letting you play with friends, and, like, the whole system of voting on who gets to answer the quest, I think, is really cool. What the heck? Is it one more up? Oh, search for a stole... Oh, I'm not looking for a person. I'm looking for a scroll. I enjoyed Lost Ark, but I didn't keep up with it. I just couldn't get into it. I didn't like that the thief... Was it rogue? No, it's thief was gender locked. I still have a bank vault full of the original plus crit white saber crystals and the whatever million credit cards they discontinued. Oh, what? They discontinued? Wow, you could sell those for a lot. I was basic. I always just had a blue lightsaber. But SWTOR, the class stories are so good. I was playing through the Sith Inquisitor when I was last playing. It's honestly... God, it's so funny playing the Sith because I played through the Sith Warrior and the Jedi Knight stories all the way through. But it's just funny how much of an asshole the Inquisitor is. Like, it feels like it's kind of like, what the heck am I looking for? It's kind of like self-aware of, like, the fetch quest. So whenever, like, they send you on a fetch quest, the Sith Inquisitor gives you the option to say, like, why do I have to do it? So I thought I always pick that option when I play him. Thank you. Go upstairs. The Sith Inquisitor is so funny. Oh! Thank you. It didn't have the up arrow, so I was like, what the heck? The class stories are great, and the next 2 expansions are good, but after that, it's been falling off. I don't think I've done anything past the first expansion, to be honest. I checked and the crystals were going for a crap ton of credits. Enough stock for $500 million. Dang. Well, if you guys ever want to play again, after I finish the MSQ and if there's like a lull in content and WoW isn't good, maybe I'll stream SWTOR or something for a little bit. I've gone through the main bit of game now, and I'm now at the first expansion. Nice. Rise of the Hutt Cartel, right? That's the first expansion, I think. Or is that the second? Whatever the Rise of the Hutt Cartel is the last one I played. Excuse me, sir. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic rules, you see, and, well, yes? Well, what I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap of scribbled on parchment? Hey, anything's more fun with playing friends? Very true. Man, I was really sad when they removed the laugh for agents energy procs. Wait, they removed that? I never played the Imperial Agent, actually. My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Moron is at your service. And this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. Wait, he used to chuckle every time a dot triggered a free stab? That's actually kind of nice to have, because then you'd know when it procs. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? Oh, so you've an interest in modern history. Splendid! A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives, I quite agree. Wait, no, it's Heart of Thorns. A Heart of Thorns. It's healing over time. I'd hot up a bunch of allies in PvP and just have free spammable stabs. Nice. I was just playing Guild Wars, so freaking Heart of Thorns in my... Making Andrew do work? Yes, he is. He's sending me to do homework. Hello, handsome. Why are you just kidding, BJ? No, get rid of the JK. Andrew out here just calling everyone in the first a moron. I have to, man. Gotta run with it. It was an accident the first time, and now I'm just rolling with it. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you. He's giving me a children's book. Yes, give me some easy way to understand it. They broke that, though, when they removed the cross-talent trees and just gave each a spec instead. Spec a path instead. Nah, that's too bad. Too bad. And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson, then. Alright, but I gotta sleep. Engine's running out. On vacation starting today, though, so I should be up late for streams for a bit. Oh, nice! Thanks for coming out, man. I know you're on Eastern time, so, I mean, it's like almost 1 a.m., so appreciate you coming. Good night, man. 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper. Wait! I'm the bad guy here? Is this the Warrior of Darkness's world? If Warriors of Light are the bad guys, we're the... Oh my goodness. East Coast gang. Oh, Archon, you're in the East Coast too? Dude, you're up late. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that, because yeah, at the end of Heavensward, when we met the Warrior of Darkness, like, we were seen as, like, the bad guys. This is like Rise of the Shield Hero, where there's people, like, from other worlds that are heroes there, but in other worlds they're villains. That's so cool. So is that why it's permanently bright here? In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without seas, until the day an enormous, blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. The irony of this is so amazing, because usually when you think of calamities, like, things go dark, right? So it's kind of cool that the opposite's happening here, where the world's, like, filled with light, and that's seen as, like, a bad thing. And, like, it almost sounds like an oxymoron, calling something a luminous wasteland. Luminous sounds like a positive, bright world. I don't know. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Hello, handsome. Oh, thank you. Much better. Thank you, BJ. Appreciate that. Just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. The Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. That is Minfilia, right? That is Minfilia, because at the end, because when we defeated the Warrior of Darkness, she saved his world, and this is the world that she saved, right? Thus was Norvant, and Norvant alone, spared the fate of erasure. Yes, that was Minfilia. Hope Salty's not watching the stream. Don't worry. She has to deal with me all day. We both work at home. She has to hear me all day long. The last thing she wants to do is listen to me talk some more on a stream, so you're good to go. She could probably hear me saying that through the wall, in fact. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from the Norvant sky. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering on our flesh. That is really interesting. Just DM her and say I called Andrew handsome and see how she reacts. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or, if you'd rather I speak of other matters, that too would be in my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Nice. Okay, that was really interesting. Got a little world history there. Now, let's go to the Docile Gate. I'm too lazy to walk, so... Oh, actually, what? There's like one right down here, huh? I'll save the 70 gil. We're going to the Docile Gate. Is this the one I'm at right now? Is that why it's grayed out? Okay, cool. The Docile Gate. Let's see. Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of this world and its people? Funny enough, the moron person is the one who I like the most. Gave me the most interesting info. Oh, I really don't like this. Okay, hand over. There we go. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp the things before we proceed. Oh, is it Malachi? Yeah! As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted that details were sparse. The structure is, in fact, the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. And although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. I feel a sneeze coming. Nope, and it's gone. Hey Malachi, what's the name of that emote with like the champagne shooting in the air? Oh, you're a bunny boy, nice. Or bunny girl, sorry. Wait, I don't want to misgender you. Bunny, you're a bunny person. I'm like, wait. Oh, it's an item, I see. That's cool. Oh! That little seal pet. Do I have that one too? What the heck is this? Oh! Whoa, 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 50? Dude, thank you. Guys, have you seen the anime Rent a Girlfriend? Because in the ending... The ending of Rent a Girlfriend is so funny because the main character, who's actually kind of annoying, but he's like doing this motion, shaking a soda, and then after that, and like after he does that for a while, mid-song, this happens with the soda, and then all the girls are like, huh. Thought that was a really funny way to throw an innuendo into the ending. Oh, it's a bunny boy. Nice, nice. Bunny. Rent a Girlfriend? Yes, dude, Rent a Girlfriend. It's such a train wreck, but it's so entertaining. I can't not watch it. Have I been kicked out of my FC? I haven't logged on for like a month. Nope, I'm still in. Oh, jeez. Am I gonna have to take another Pepto-Bismol? Guys, I overate today. I had a donut for breakfast, fish and chips for lunch, 2 potatoes, and then I had a shredded beef taco with beans and rice, and then a flan for dessert. So I've been... my stomach's been killing me all evening. Okay, no, I think I'm good. Oh, you just finished Spy X Family? Dude, Spy X Family is so good. Alright, you're Brynhilder. I sure am. Archon, are you on Crystal? I can't recall. That server is screwed for the next few days? Wait, why? Why is that? What's going on Brynhilder? Don't take my waku waku. Yes. You've done as I requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfilled my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. Yes, where the heck are the Scions? That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard notices to admit you. The tower's gate lies open, then? Well, yes, of course. It can be open and closed just like any other. Does that seem strange to you? I know not how the tower functioned in your time, but I assure you there is no danger of us being locked inside. Alright. Wait, there's an in-game convention? Lunacron? Oh, crap. It's like a holy crap ton of Twitch personalities and YouTube FF people are putting on in-game... Oh, really? On Brynhilder? Huh. I'm trying to remember if any of my... I'm friends with one kind of bigger Twitch streamer, Deja Vu D. Is she on Brynhilder? Is she part of that? Or is it, like, even bigger? Like, the bigger... Oh, let me look that up real quick. LunarCon? Who was throwing that LunarCon? Who created this? Wow, this is real. Okay, about us. Who's the team? Let me see if... I don't know any of these people, actually. Okay, no. The streamer I know is not a part of this, but that's pretty cool. So many people are flocking over there with the new data center travel. They took the transfer to Brynhilder offline this afternoon for... Oh, dang. Last I saw, Nest was there. Whoops, and he had a ton of people. That's cool. Oh, so LunarCon started during the pandemic. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Got Malachi hanging out with us. I've never been able to hang out with you in game, except on your alt. Greetings, sir. The Exarch awaits you. Let's go in. The city is so amazing. Wow. Wow. I got slight goosebumps seeing the room. That's pretty neat. I like this. And blue's my favorite color, so I mean, I'm kind of partial to the blue and gold. Oh, because there's no Fan Fest last year. Well, now that they have data center travel, I could visit as well. There we go.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain. But the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow Scions.
Yes.
To put it simply, they are here in the first.
Okay.
Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source.
How long have they been here?
In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first.
What?
And the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted.
Oh,
Instead,
crap.
We seem to be entering a period of near equivalence. And thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time.
Does that mean Alize might be legal now?
As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told.
3 years.
While Thancred's count stands at 5.
Thancred's been here for 5 years?
Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Okay, Alize is probably still not legal yet. She's only been here a year.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
Had to throw in that joke.
As they
Oh,
were
whoa.
the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete.
Though
they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are in truth merely spirits that one can see and touch.
What?
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Shoot. How do we get them back then? Well, yeah, what have they been? Where are they? Like, why are they not here? What have they been doing all this time?
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts...
So they're not here?
Success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
Oh boy.
In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass.
How did Urianger see a vision?
Tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes.
We're gonna have another calamity.
Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
I'm destined to die. How do we change this?
And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips.
So is that the first quest I have? Huh.
In these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home.
So what I'm trying to figure out, so he's saying my friends aren't, like, really here with their physical bodies, like their spirits. So is that the same for me? Did my body actually get transported here? It sounds like no. But he said I can freely go back, but they can't.
Have I earned your trust for the moment?
I trust him enough. I mean, I have no choice. I guess we're trusting him for now. For the moment.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road.
The way he said it just made it an excuse of why you still can't tell, of why you can, oh, it's just like an in-game reason for why I can still go back home. Okay, makes sense.
Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Makes sense. The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which as it turns out is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. I would like to point out one easily missed detail when you get there. Alright, yeah, point it out. Please. Alright. Oh my gosh, I could have teleported. Silly me.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
You don't have ninja level? Dude, you gotta level the ninja. Ninjas are so fun.
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
The gill's the same here.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but was all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal.
No. That's convenient.
Measurement, we agreed upon the term gil. A word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter.
Very good,
Our way of
convenient.
life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Really? Is that an iPhone case? Yeah, that looks like a freaking smartphone. What the heck?
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. A Van Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here.
Oh no.
What amusements do you have for me today?
I already don't like that voice. Oh no.
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task.
Oh, tomestones of are those the tomestones of poetics? Why does it look like a freaking iPhone? Funny enough, I should know that. That's like the one currency I always look at, and I always overcap on it because I'm stupid.
This fine gentleman is a friend from a distant realm, and we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from his home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
So I can access my storage, basically.
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift. How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did. You've the heart of a pixie, you do.
I don't like pixies.
After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Can I say I'm not wearing any underwear?
Just as I thought. Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass.
Tomestones are quote-unquote ancient devices that hold untold data, literally. Oh, they're ancient recovered cell phones? That's kind of cool. So that's why they look that way.
From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snae Yak.
Oh.
Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand.
This is giving me Shadowlands flashbacks. I hated the pixies in that. Gotta make a deal with it, huh?
Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
So I can go back.
Mayhap a message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tataru. I like her. She's my homie.
Consider it done.
Some of the variants throughout the game are USB drives or iPods. How did I never notice that? Jeez, that's so funny. The game, the dev team had a sense of humor here, it looked like.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, But Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium.
How interesting.
Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
In the early days, we had a set that looked like CDs. It's been an ongoing gag forever. That's pretty cool. That's really neat, actually. Okay, and now we're going to the pendants. What does it look like in my currency bag? Or where? No, currency isn't here. Gil. It's not as obvious here, I guess. But I see it now. It kind of looks like an SD card, kind of. Wait, which way? I'm going this way. There we go. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns, yes. Thank you for answering my call, Andrew. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. There's a tombstone emote? That's crazy. That's interesting. Pleasure to meet you, sir, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready? Yes, I have an apartment here now, or a condo, or a hotel room. Let's see how it looks. What kind of luxurious amenities do I... Oh, wow, actually, this is pretty darn luxurious. What the heck? Do I really need to go back? Can I just stay here? Yeah, this is kind of lit. I'm actually homeless and back in my world, so kind of want to just keep this. Wow. What the heck? This doubles as the inn of this world. I figured. I saw glamour stuff and I saw the attendant thing. Wait, you? Warrior of Darkness? It's him, isn't it? My old nemesis.
I know you. You're the Warrior of Light from the Source.
You're the Warrior of Darkness. You murdered a lot of people on my world. There's still blood on your axe. You and you were you. It's the Warrior of Darkness.
What? Did you just...
You could hear.
Gods, how long has it been?
He's just been wandering the world. No one sees him.
Hi. That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the Source. A daft one, looking back.
Crazy to see this dude again.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Oh, good job, bro. You screwed the pooch.
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the Source. And tried to hasten their goddamned ardor.
Never trust an Ascian.
I remember when we fell. Defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas. And returned our souls to the first.
Milfina.
The flood was poised to swallow Northrend. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away.
Thinking of Asmongold's Milfina pronunciation.
To bear witness.
Dang, that's crazy. This guy.
Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
I'm new here. Unless they told me, so.
100 years.
100 long years. Oh. Still can't touch anything.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift.
That sucks. What a terrible fate. He doesn't even get the peace of death. He has to keep wandering the planet like this.
I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
He wasn't even weirded out that I'm here.
You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it.
With that attitude, sure.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured.
I'm a bit thrown off. I thought that Minfilia saved this world, unless she only is delaying the inevitable or made them just not immediately blow up and it's still slowly dying.
If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
I like how they show they keep the blood on his axe. She saved. Well, you saw the map already. Yeah. Quote unquote saved. That makes sense. I see what you mean. I believe I told you the significance of the axe blood back in Heavensward. You did, but could you remind me? I actually don't recall. The Dussel Gate. Oh yeah, you've been watching me since Heavensward. That's crazy. That was like 2 years ago now. Or at least 1 year ago, maybe. Feels like it's been 2 years. Alright. Oh wow, this place is so cool. Ascians can only send souls across the rift. So he was already dead? Is that what it was? They had to die in order to cross over initially? Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. So did he have to kill himself? Probably in order to die so he could cross? That's crazy. That's what that represents. Alright, gonna go see the Exarch. Okay, this room is so cool.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Oh, so he did the honors and killed them so that they could all jump over. The blood of his comrades that he killed, he still carries. Makes sense. That's crazy. Yeah, he gave me a pretty kick-ass place. I had a ghostly visitor.
was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
Haunted.
Let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Can I at least see Urianger and Y'shtola? Oh wow, you can see the pixels.
This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg. That is where you'll find
Okay.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Y'shtola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Wow, we get a whole new world.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armorang.
I'm surprised they split up.
They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters.
Oh, that's the most dangerous area.
Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy.
Ah, that's why they
Thus,
separated.
She sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on her foe.
Nice.
So, will it be Calicia or Armorang? It matters not which you choose to visit first.
Do I actually get to choose? Or is it like a
Simply
linear
inform
path?
me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
Oh, there's actual choice in this game. The Alphino route or the Alize route. That's kind of cool. Do you guys have a recommendation of which I should see first? Does it not really matter too much in the story? Obviously, since both things can kind of happen, probably doesn't matter. That doesn't really matter, huh? I don't know who to pick. I like Alize as a character more, but Alphino I haven't seen in a while. So I'm like, I don't know. Ooh. You know, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. Let me think about it while I'm there. BRB. Oh, it was designed to split people across 2 zones when the game first launched to alleviate congestion. That's actually really, really smart. Yeah, I'll pick Alize first. Yeah, hers is pretty dramatic. Alize, she's my girl, so we gotta get Alize. Ready to depart for... He just pronounced it for me. Arang. Alize will be overjoyed to see you're safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly. Well, knowing she's very vocal, so it's not surprising that she would do that. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here. This is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant cavern. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. The tiny bit that I mentioned earlier. So you have a Fae bond now. Are you familiar with Fae folklore, IRL? Not really, not too much. So was there like a reference to that in here? I mean, whatever I was taught in history class in high school, I don't remember. You'll visit Alphino... Wait, no, wait. Oh, you can accept both quests, I see. Whoops. Okay, so... Well, I'll just pick them both, right? As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's a letter of introduction, presented to Genmai, the master of beasts at Temenos Rookery, and he will take after you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. You may notice all summoning bells are made of copper on the first. Because of all phase aversion iron. Really? Oh, that's neat that they knew that. Yeah, not super impactful, but a nice touch. That's pretty cool that they would leave that detail in. Because obviously they could have used iron or whatever and been like, oh, it's in this world, they don't have an aversion. But that's kind of cool that they would do that. That's neat. All right, Alize first. Ladies first. So I'm going to the Amaro launch. They added that map later, huh? On the Aetheryte city travel. I think that's a cool touch. Alright, here we go. Here's my guy. If you've come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Oh. Oh! A friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Aren, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away. Assuming you have everything you need? Yes, alright. There we go. Now let's go. All set. Oh, ether compass to assist. Okay, cool. So unlock flying the same way. It's a silly, dumb thing, but I'm constantly surprised how thoroughly they are about most little things like that if you look from... That's cool. Amarang.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose.
Amarang. The desert.
When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Amarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Amarang. Oof. Ha! There's that Zoomer speak. Am I late? What's up, Melon? No matter how many times I come here, the cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky may be as bright as in the scorching hours of day, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alize friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mordsuk to break up the trek. allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. All right, you lot, I'm off. And I'd better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Lemon meringue. Right, we head southwest straight as an arrow. All right. Are there any crystals I can attune to? Oh, wait, I gotta... Okay, so I'm going this way. Okay, can I actually mount? I can. Nice. Okay, so we're headed this way, and then eventually... Yeah, hit there. Oh. Okay, let's get into some combat here. See how many hits... Oh, I forgot I'm super over-leveled still. There's no point in me even using Trick Attack. Cool, yeah, I'm still super over-leveled. That's right. Giga Tender. Wow. So the cactar in this world are humongous. It can't even stand up straight. Its head's too heavy. Am I still in combat? Oh, no. Okay, we're good. I got used to Guild Wars where there's no cast time on the mount, so I was like, what the heck? Why am I not mounting? Okay, here we go. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Before you cross the River of Sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. On what? On this? Oh. On the giant cactar? On the wall? The wall. They built them big, didn't they? That's Kasar Sharl, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norvrant's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabath Arang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyways. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mord Sook. Let's press on, shall we? Yeah, that's interesting. I'm glad you stopped to show me that. A little bit of lore. I always love lore. I see an ether current here. Let's just grab it real quick. Are there any others nearby? To the west. Am I going west? Kind of. I can fly you to currents later if you want. Oh, Malachi, that would be amazing. Thank you. I would very much appreciate that. Yes, I'll just use the compass. Unless you remember where they are, or if we have a map, maybe we could use that. Gotta abuse the streamer privilege. Woo. That used to startle me all the time when I'd get healed, and I'd hear that sound like I'm getting into combat. Here we are! Mord Sook. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Did I level up? Hey, I'm level 85. I'm getting close to level cap. I should probably start playing one of my alts. Morksuk. Not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you not met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gen Gen. I'll go ahead and let him know that we've arrived. What's it? Oh, so the beast tribes here are actually, like, respected and treated like normal beings? They're not oppressed like in our world? That's kind of crazy. I would want to know if the Garlean-like people are here. The people with the eyes that can't do magic. That would be really interesting. Okay, I gotta get this, this etherite. Oh, you know what? Let's, Alright, let's unlock you. Alright, cool. Unlocked. And then next, of course, get the etherite. Yeah, the textures here are a lot better than, like, A Realm Reborn. It's cool. No way, we live amongst these things. Can they actually communicate with us, I wonder? Alright. Twitch. Huh. Okay. I'm assuming I go inside the inn or something. So you mean if they're not constantly being hunted or pushed to the brink of extinction, the beast tribes become productive members of societies? Heckin' weird. Yeah, it's kind of hilarious just seeing how they're treated so differently here. And sure enough, they're fine, they're normal. If there was no discrimination against them, they wouldn't be committing all these heinous crimes. That's so funny how they did that. Doesn't help some started summoning primals that made him go crazy. That's true. That's a kobold. What? Why would I say that? That's actually stupid. He's like, what'd you call me?
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in mods.
Wait, did the kobolds talk in our language in Eorzea? I feel like they don't. Or am I wrong? Wait, when's the last kobold I talked to? I feel oppressed. And this guy noted stranger gave me a box of crystals. Was it the Asians that gave him the crystals?
Souk is Mordish for city.
Souk.
As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mord Souk's a different story. Merchants come from realms around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mords do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value.
Did you hey, what's up? Did you react to the Shadowbringers trailer? I did. Not today. It was a Icehound lol. I did that like a month or so ago when I finished Storm. I was gonna say Stormbald. Sorry, I'm not Asmongold. Stormblood. Yeah, at the end of stream, right before I signed off, I watched it. But what's up? Thanks for coming to the stream.
That is why they come here. Come from far away. Come with much money.
Yeah, guys, do the kobolds speak? Can we understand them in Eorzea? Do they speak our language or no?
He's always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
I just can't remember.
Say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it?
You don't remember either? Yeah.
Or perhaps a Mord philosophy.
Oh, you can?
We
Okay.
should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense.
I got some money.
Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Oh, good thing he didn't just pocket it himself.
Gold? Real Verbert gold?
Oh, did you have to say that out loud, bro? Oh, jeez.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Oh, technically you yourself can understand different languages because of the echo. Oh, so it's like when Alize is talking to like her, like a different creature. She might not understand the beast tribe, but I can. Fair enough.
Come and look. You buy?
So it seems like everybody's British in this world too.
Enough of that. Calm, I say. This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pox. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
I ate for 3 today. Oh man. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like in Rising the Shield Hero in the anime, where all the heroes with their heroic weapons can understand any language. All right, what's next? Speak with Ronron. Welcome to Ronron's, traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time. Stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Oh, part of my quest is actually browsing the merchandise. Oh, and I get to choose what food I want? These look like a non-bread. Oh, I always go for the meat, guys. Look at that nice little marbling on there, right down the middle. He has to remove the, meat, yes. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up in the chilly desert night. Ah, so it's cured, I see. So it's like a beef jerky kind of thing. Bread. Looks like a naan. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside, but keeps it going in the heat. That's neat. I like it. What are this? Is this shrimp? Oh, no. Everyone's favorite? Plump white worm slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed wriggler, you'll never want any other treat. Yeah, we'll see about that. Do it, you won't. Alright, skewers. This little... Oh, they're frogs! I've had fried frog legs, so maybe this isn't too weird. Oh, you'll like those. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks. Spear with a stick, then roast over a fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. I literally have a little freaking frog companion walking around with me. That must have been very traumatizing for it. They all look tasty, yes. Which to choose, which to choose. Let's pick the meat. The cured meat. The lizard meat. I'm all about the meat. Yes, put some spice in your step. You won't feel the cold this night, and probably not the next one either. You have the gold? Congratulations, sir. And done! 1 Voburtite honor buys you 10 sides of lizard meat. Nice. Okay, so I guess it looks gross. He hands it to me, he's like... Makes like a stink face. My mouth gonna be on fire after this? Yep. Did I make the wrong choice? Should I have chosen the worms? Will you eat the... Yeah, I'm gonna share it. This looks like it's killing me. In real life, I can't actually handle spicy food. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks for his great generosity and small appetite. Can these guys handle it? Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored us. Honored ours. Keeping the merchandise down, yes. No returns. Jeez. Do I still have my little frog with me? Oh, there it is. He looks a little different from the frogs that they have skewered. Alright. Speak with Gengen. I was watching from here, Andrew. You honored our custom, and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mord Souk. If If you need anything in Amarang, we're here to provide. Enjoy Shadowbringers. For me, everything changed, and I fall in love with it at the end of Shadowbringers. Nice! Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, Icehound. I appreciate it. Sorry, you said, well, you said enjoy Shadowbringers. Wait, I didn't, I assume you're leaving, but if you're not, sorry, I didn't mean to say, like, goodbye, unless you, but maybe you're just saying enjoy Shadowbringers. I'm hoping I will. So far, I'm enjoying it. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. It started off really, really good with a bang. It wasn't like a slow ramp up like a Realm Reborn. Still here, I'm farming Praetorium for this new event and watch you. Oh, awesome. Nice. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Gahahaha, you have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right. Now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsuk. Well, hurry it up, man. I gotta get to Alizé. Oh? Offering your services, are you? Hi, well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for. You just need to do the lifting and the carrying. Alright, manual labor. Here we go. Jace1778, what's up? Hi, just lurking, fellow Brynhilderian. I've actually never pronounced it that way. Brynhilderian. There we go. Just doing my daily roulettes on my last job to level 90 on my Dark Knight. Now level 71. Hey, man, thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. And, good luck on the leveling. Hopefully your queues are fast on that Dark Knight. You're getting closer to the finish line there on 71. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling, then. See you in a bit. Alright, cool. Yeah, this quest accepted sound is pretty cool. I think it's the best one so far. I'm probably going to say the same thing in Endwalker. Like, hey, this new quest song is the coolest one so far. Alright. Oh, by the way, you can do hunts in Shadowbringers and buy the big white line from the trailer as a mount. Really, you can? I just might do that. So, when did I last stream? July 20, or, yeah, July, like, 24th or something? Let me see. Jeez, it's been so long. Let me check real quick. I checked earlier, but I forgot the date. July 20th. Oh, so are you guys... So, Jace and Icehound, you guys might be from... Oh, June. Oh, so you guys might have followed from the YouTube video. Welcome, by the way. Since you guys followed when I wasn't streaming, just Icehound, Lol, and Jace1, thanks so much for following. I was, like, looking here, I'm like, you guys, I don't recognize your names too much. So thank you for that. Thanks for the offline follow. So anyways, geez, I haven't streamed since June. That is crazy. Wait, no, I already, okay, so I can look at my receipts in my key items. Yeah, YouTube showed me many cool streamers. Awesome. I appreciate you following me. I am honored. Okay, where the heck do I go? Table cactus and iron ore. You're right, I'll add you, my in-game name, Drake. Oh, nice. Yeah, feel free to add me, please. Happy to play with anybody that I meet online. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've talked with I've talked with at least some of you guys in comments. I like to answer everybody. Ah, here's our first one. Kassard sent you, did he? Right. Yes, what kind of ore was it again? Oh, shoot, it was iron, I think, right? I need to read the receipt. Iron ore, of course. That would explain this box I have here. Oh, God. I picked the right one, I think, right? I gotta look at the receipt again. Good thing I looked at that the first time. Okay, good, it was iron ore. Table cactus, iron ore. I bought the ring antiques. Whoops. First saw your video on YouTube. Love your passionate take on FF14. Thank you, I appreciate it. I worked so hard on those videos, so I mean, it's so funny, you know, my channel doesn't have a lot of subs. I have like 200 something. But that video has like 3K views. It's insane. I got super lucky, but it just feels good because, you know, I worked really hard on the video. And I didn't expect to get that many views. That was the funny part, you know. I worked on the video for, you know, like over a month. And I was like, you know, I'll throw it out there into the world, and if anybody likes it, cool. If not, oh well. I had fun making it. Oh, you quit the beginning of Legion. And I don't blame you for quitting the beginning of Legion. So was it the artifact grind they got you? They did fix it later on, as usual. You know how Blizzard is. They'll put in a grind. It's the cycle, right? They put in a grind that you don't like. People complain about it. But they, you know, it keeps people subbed. But once people start getting angry and leaving, then Blizzard decides to finally make the grind go away. Hungry again already? You have a strong stomach, friend, but I wouldn't eat those. Wait, what the heck? Wait, so I need round ones antiques. Yeah, I quit WoW after 15 years, and 1 year in FF14 feels like rehab from a toxic relationship with an ex-girlfriend. It's so true, dude. Oh my goodness. It is so, so true. Nice, yeah, you have some great content. Keep it up. Wrath was my favorite fond memories of my guildies. Friends doing guildies from opposite factions. Talked for hours on Vent. Oh, man, Ventrilo. The good old days. And Wrath the Lich King. Me too, man. Wrath was a good time. It's just not the same. But yeah, thank you. I'm working on some more videos. I have some more ideas. No hate for people who still play WoW, but this is the way I feel. Yeah, exactly. One of my best friends still plays WoW. So, yeah, like, I've always told him to. He knows how much I don't like it, you know? Like, I've been, like, he's obviously not the happiest with WoW either, but, you know, he still is more open to it than I am. Because, like, you know, he tried FF14, but it just wasn't really for him. So he, you know, it was his first MMO as well. So, like, I always tell him, like, look, man, I know that, like, he's angry at Blizzard too. So he, like, out of principle, he doesn't want to give Blizzard money. But I always tell him, like, look, man, if the game's enjoyable enough for you, just, you know, just play it. It's cool. It's not like, just because I don't like it, you know, doesn't mean you can't like it too. So I feel exactly the same as you. Oh, this is a worm stash? Okay, I guess this isn't it. I can't do that grind. That's the thing. I'm just too old for I don't have enough time. Like, this Friday evening that I'm playing, this is like the first time in a month that I've had time to stream. Yeah, I work a 9-to-5 job. You know, I'm married. I got got family, got other things to do. Got to get my 8 hours of sleep. All that. The story is a big factor for me to play WoW, but after Shadowlands, I just gave up. Oh yeah, I mean, basically, what is it? Space Thanos is the the main thing now, and it's just so funny how they're obviously trying to just pull in FF14, like copy FF14, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what they're doing with the story. I mean, the fact that they have different people. Oh, whoops, this isn't the antiques. Or is it? This should be the antiques. I'm almost 31, and I don't have time for that too. I'm around the same age as you. I'm 31, turning 32 this year, so I don't have time for that either. I know, I feel exactly the same, my dude. What? Cassard sent you? Why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to a higher bidder. Oh, no. Now about the Rang relics, was it? All packed in the box. You're handled with care. Okay, good. Okay, now one more. It's the cactus stuff. Okay, it's not this. Yeah, Shadowlands story. I actually didn't know what happened in Shadowlands story. You came in with Cassard? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please take your... Oh, this is the cactus. The cacti stuff. I loved Warcraft story. Like, Warcraft 3, when I never played it, but I watched all the cutscenes on YouTube, and I thought that it was really well done. And then starting in Wrath of the Lich King, I started to really like WoW's story a lot. I didn't really pay attention much in game because the storytelling in the game isn't really all that great. Legion was pretty good. I thought that was the only... Legion and Wrath did a pretty good job with in-game storytelling, but For the most part, I would just go on YouTube and watch Novel87 tell me the story of WoW, and I thought it was really great. The in-game, and Shadowlands is just terrible. I was so bored. I leveled up, and I think, what was the last straw for me? The last straw for me in Shadowlands was, I think they nerfed Subtlety Rogue or something. Oh, my friend, we wanted to do twos. My friend and I wanted to do twos. He's a warrior main, but I had him play hunter so we could play rogue hunter twos. And I told him to pick Kyrian because the ability lets him shoot through walls. But he said, but I want to play Necrolord because their armor looks cooler. I'm like, well, I want to win. And I was like, and I just got so, not frustrated with my friend, but I was so frustrated with Blizzard that they would lock abilities behind Covenant. So he eventually did switch because, you know, we were losing games and he felt bad. So he switched and he had to start at like 0 renown again. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not doing it. And Torghast, I died in Torghast after like trying to solo it for like 2 hours. And I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing this anymore. Like, I don't like Torghast, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it alone because I don't want to group up with people because people keep raging, and I don't want to do Torghast but I need to because the legendaries. And I'm like, that's it. I'm done. You have so many WoW books because I love the WoW universe, but Shadowlands makes me give them for free. Oh, you gave them to your brother for free? I don't blame you, man. I'll probably still keep up with the lore by watching novel videos at some point, but I mean, it's a shame. It's just not the same people on it anymore. And the fact that you have to buy books to understand the in-game lore and you can't just play the game, it's kind of lame, huh? I don't know, but I'm sorry to hear that. But at least we have the memories from the good old days, right? Oh, he's playing FF14 too. Nice. Patfootin', what's up? How's it going? Thanks for coming to the stream. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. I have. Let's hand over the merchandise. Aye. That's the lot, all right. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in this place before. I thought you wanted to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Dang it! Cassard? It feels like an age since I last saw you. A Hume. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen. It has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. Is this the middleman? This gentleman was on his way to meet with Alize. I'm supposed to be taking him to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Sorry, excuse me. Wait, I know who you are. Alize has told me so much about you. You're Andrew, aren't you? What? Huh? Really? I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer in the inn, and I've gotten to know Alize quite well since she took up guard duties here. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Padfootin'. What's up? Do you want me to take over as Andrew's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. Yes! Get me out of this town. I need to see Alize. That'd be a great help, thank you, yes. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Oh, they actually use 2 different jingles, right? So when you accept a quest versus when you finish one? That's pretty neat. Because I feel like unless I'm remembering wrong, I feel like in Stormblood it was just the same one every time. Alright, yeah, let's be off. Alize has been desperate to see you, Andrew, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. Yin isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Alright. Whoops. What's next here? All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Yes, I will kill them all for you. I thought you might. Alize was always saying how much I mean, let's get going, shall we? Wait, what? What was Alize saying about me? Singing my praises? Oh, she's already getting jumped here. Okay, well this is good. I can get my buffs going before I go into there. Okay, get the buff on stealth. Let's see, how strong is this thing? Oh, super weak. I'm playing nothing but Guild Wars the past week, so it's kind of an adjustment coming back to this. Nice. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alize was strong, but in her mind, she was never... now it makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. Guild Wars 2, it's an amazing game too. I agree. It's like a totally different... It fulfills a totally different, I don't know, part of what I like in games, you know? Like, FF4, they both have good story, but 14 story is way better, but Guild Wars 2 is the PvP that I like. And I think I kind of prefer its combat a little bit. But, mostly, like, their community is also really good, too. 14 is a bit better, but Guild Wars 2 is pretty good. Oh, wait, here so you can fight without any distractions. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is like an MMO first and like an RPG second, it feels like. I don't know. But, because you could just do whatever you want, versus this is like an RPG MMO. Whoops. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna get jumped again, so let's get this going. Reset this. Destination. Yeah, I love Guild Wars 2. I picked up Willbender on my Guardian. It's really fun. I don't really like how Thief plays, actually, but Guardian's really, really fun in that game. Yeah, the world boss fights are so fun. And there's, like, always people. Because of the whole mega server thing, it's amazing. The world doesn't feel very empty. It's not like when you play WoW with all the sharding and it's just, like... It's... like, everything just feels empty. You play Bow Guardian on Guild Wars 2? You know, I haven't unlocked the Dragon Hunter. That's what that's called, right? On the Guardian with the bow spec. I've been meaning to unlock it. I just need the hero points. If you guys ever play, you guys got... Oh, whoops, sorry. I never accepted the friend request. Yes. Drake. And let me add assign friend group. Oh, Malachi, you play engineer? We should all queue up into do you guys like PvP? I mean, I don't want to volunteer you guys for it. Or we could get like a small group one time and do world versus world. Oh, and you play Deadeye. Nice. I need to unlock Deadeye. I was actually doing HP trains to unlock Deadeye for my Thief. I wanted to try it out. I actually quit WoW for Guild Wars 2 and then started FF14 2. I just hope they update graphics. Yeah. Well, FF14's having its graphics updated. Are you talking about FF14, hoping for that to have its graphics updated? Oh, yes. Sorry. Pat Whitney said yes. You confirmed. Yeah, I want to unlock all the elite specs. Guardian's my favorite class to play in Guild Wars 2 for sure. Can help you out with HP points if you want, whatever. Oh, nice. I would like that a lot. And Heart of Thorns. My friend and I have been trying to unlock them, and we're just having trouble. Yeah, because he's a warrior main. He wants to unlock, yeah, the elite specs for warrior, and I want to get them all for Guardian and eventually for Thief as well next. I actually quit WoW for Guild Wars... Well, I took a break from WoW in 2012 for Guild Wars 2 and played that for like a year or two straight. And then I just hadn't played it since 2014, probably. I think most of my guild that I played with in Guild Wars 2 hasn't logged in like 6 years. So what year was it 6 years ago? Wow, that's crazy. That was 2018 maybe? So, or 2016? I can't math. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Both games, but FF14 is going to have a lighting upgrade for next expansion. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 does desperately need a graphics update. I agree. I was showing my wife the Willbender trailer yesterday, actually, before we went to bed. I was like, look, I just unlocked this the other day. The playstyle is amazing. Doesn't it look just like my style? And she was like, they need to update their graphics. That was her only answer to that. I'm showing off all the cool animations. Guys, ever since I watched the anime Sword Art Online, I always have to play the dual-wield sword character in MMOs. I always have to be that one guy that tries to be Kirito in the MMOs. So when Willbender came out, I was like, I gotta do that. And I mean, I guess isn't it obvious if you guys watch anime, I have two swords, wearing all black. You have to see the inspiration. Alright, did we make it? Yeah, Guild Wars 2 and FF14 are my favorite two MMOs right now. Maybe SWTOR 3. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first, let's head inside, shall we? I feel like that's something to be only slightly proud of. Yeah. There are so many people that do it. I am that guy. On forums, you can find all kinds of people, like, memeing it, where, like, people will name their character Kirito and, like, have a 0 or something for the O so that they can have the name. I know. We're a dime a dozen. I've been made fun of for being Kirito ever since the first time I put on the cosplay in 2014. A chunky, hairy dude in a Sailor Moon outfit made fun of me. As soon as I got in line at Anime Expo, it made me so sad. I know. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alize arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. The afflicted? Oh god, are they sick? Is there like COVID here or something? You don't know? No, I don't. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alize who was so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. Somehow the Rising of the Shield Hero reminds me so much for FF14. That's true. You know, funny, before you jumped in chat, I mentioned that earlier, especially in Shadowbringers when they talk about, you know, different worlds, right? Like the Warrior of Darkness versus the Warrior of Light, where you might be the hero in your world, but you're the enemy elsewhere. So that reminded me of a shield hero. And then also, like, the Echo. So, where people were mentioning in chat that, you know, that helps you talk understand any language. Sorry, that Tacoite is backing up on me. Well, I mean, he shouldn't talk. Yeah, I agree. That was pretty rude. You kind of just don't say that to random people. It was probably his first time leaving the house in a while, you know. But it's okay. It's okay. I might leave out something obvious, but so it may be best to have Alize give you the full explanation. Yes, let's have Alize explain what kind of pandemic is going on here, or epidemic. Are people like turning into crystals or something? Or are they getting burnt by the light? Like, what the heck? What the heck could it be? What illness is it? Now, where is she? Oh, she's doing guard duty, so she might not just be sitting around town. But Shield Hero is actually such a good anime. Way worse, yes. I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out to the south and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Cool. Yeah, Shield Hero. Rising the Shield Hero. I think the first arc of Shield Hero was just the best. It was so intense. It was so amazing. Oh, so it's way worse than just being burnt by light and being turned into a crystal. Oh god, are they all dying? Are they like losing? Is it leprosy or something? Like what? Okay, we'll have to see. What? Are they all dying? Oh, the destination's there, but first I gotta grab this ether crystal. Ether current. Jeez, okay, so turning into a crystal sounds like a good thing compared to what they're having. Are they like going rabid? What could it be? All right. Alize is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. I know what Alize's footprint. Oh, small footprints. We're gonna follow her trail. Okay, northwest. Alize is kind of short, so it makes sense that her footprints are a little on the smaller side. Footprints continue northwest. How old are Alize and Alphino? I made a joke about Alize being legal earlier, but I'm like, wait, how old are they actually? The footprints curve around to the west. Oh, they're like 16. Okay, so they're not like 8 or 5 or something. Okay. Because they're short. Elizan are supposed to be super tall. So the fact that they're so short, I'm like, how old are these two? Probably babies. There are more tracks here, but they end in a mess of disturbed sand. Oh. Okay, wait. What's going on here then? Well, why would her tracks just stop? Did she jump into the air or get buried? Or did the wind cover the tracks? I think I might have seen a scene like this in a trailer on YouTube once. If she's wearing a different outfit, then I think I might have seen this exact cutscene before. I think I have. Oh, there she is. There's my favorite character.
It can't be.
Yay! Alize is just so cool. I can either compliment her or kind of crap on her. He almost lost that one. Let's give some banter going.
I had it under control, right up until the moment I didn't. I'll do better next time.
Oh, I was just kidding. No, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
You're only the best character in the game, Alize. Whoa, hey, hey. She's only 16, Warrior of Light. Why are you looking at her thighs?
How are you?
I just realized why she's your favorite. She's impatient, headstrong, and stabs first, asks questions later. Yes. I find her to be interesting because of that. That's kind of how I am in game. Yeah, she's cool. Not practical. If she were real, I find her annoying, actually.
Back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived.
Guys, FF14 people are so good at not spoiling. Shadowbringers has been out for a while, and I still had no idea that you were basically being transported to another planet. I had no idea.
I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
Why aren't they together? Is it because there's so much to accomplish? Or because they...
think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be. I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them.
Well, I can send a
We
Pixie.
still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal.
Yes, Shadowbringers is the isekai spec. I love isekai too. I was watching ReZero yesterday, speaking of that.
But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
Also, that's why they won't meet up, because then they don't want the vision to come true, basically.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood.
What the heck? So, is this... If I'm understanding correctly, is this flood from Minfilia's doing when she saved the planet? Saved the star, rather?
100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day. And then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations.
Oh, so the people that get hit by the light are the ones that are sick, and they turn into mindless zombies, basically? But what about their appearance? Do they look all freaky? I want to see one.
Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people.
Oh, God! Oh, wow, it's all hitting me now. I'm so stupid. How did I not realize that? So these are all so the thing that she just killed is a former human.
Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach.
Ooh.
That is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities.
Whoa. They were hinting at this ever since you met the, the merchant. Sort of, wow. Yeah, so I can see why you said I wish they were just turning into crystals. Yeah, that's kind of dark. That sucks. This is worse than having a whole bunch of people die. These people turn into, like, things like man-eating monsters. And, it kind of sucks to kill them because inside they're just a human being. But then if you don't kill them, then they eat you alive, so, yeah, that sucks.
Of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply.
They multiply too.
Know no remorse and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
This is like Attack on Titan. I want to kill all the Titans.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Oh shoot, I want to see what they look like before they turn. That's also okay, so sick people are people that haven't quite turned into Sin Eaters. So can I pull an Arthas and just as soon as they're infected, kill them before they turn into our enemy? It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesslyn and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you. While you help me finish my patrol, of course. Wow. So I know it's morally gray, but wouldn't it be easier to kill them as soon as they're infected? Since we don't have a cure yet? Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, and you'll clear the west. That way, you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a sin eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Whew, tongue twister. And then drink some more water here. All right. Let's fight our first wave. Good thing I'm over leveled. This should be no sweat. All right. Put on my buff, re-stealth. It's brutal to play Shadowbringers during COVID lockdown. I will give her a mask. That's kind of hilarious. Oh, this thing actually has some health on it. Forgiven Cowardice. Why is that its name? Okay, I should actually do my full rotation on the next one. Seems like these things can actually handle a trick attack. Wouldn't you want to level something else since you're over leveled? Yeah, I think I should. That's a good point. I don't have much else. How about Samurai? Oh, perfect. And I have 70 gear. This should be good enough, right? It's all 70. I haven't played Samurai in a long time. This should be fun. Alright, let me just hit the Ancient Lizard first. Alright, see, can I still remember this? I don't remember the rotation at all. Okay, wait. And then Iajutsu. There we go. I need to turn on my action bars again because I don't remember. So it's this. Hakase, Shifu, Kasha, Hakase, Jinpu, Gecko, Hakase, Yukikaze, and then Iajutsu. And then my off-global cooldowns are this. But whenever this is available, I hit this one. I use Sene whenever it's available for off-global. But if it's on cooldown, then I use this. Okay. I think I have the bare minimum. Okay. Good call. Alright. Let's actually pop our cooldowns on this one. Shoot, what do I have for True North? I don't remember my hotkey for True North anymore. Huh? Oh, guess nothing's here. What do I have for True North? Oh, I have it on H. Okay. Yeah, this should level up my... This should get me to 80. Alright. Yeah, good call, Malachi. That would have been such a waste of experience. I don't think I'm going to be too much of an altaholic, but we'll see. Alright. Alright. I don't remember what button this is. Whoops, I totally messed up my 1, 2, 3 rotation. Okay, gotta show my... I'm just gonna leave the hotbar showing for now. Increases... Oh, okay, wait, what did I hotkey this to? No. I'll have that on E. Okay, increase the Kenki gauge. Okay. Okay, it's all kind of coming back to me. I should hit a test dummy sometime. I wonder what I'll level next after, Maybe I'll just do all the melee DPS first. Like, maybe I'll get Dragoon after Samurai. Uh-oh. Whoops. You know what? I totally messed up. Yeah, I'm really sloppy. Reaper is so good, and it starts at level 70. You know, maybe I'll do Reaper next. Oh, dang it. Okay. Are they pretty easy? I probably should do something kind of easier. Did I send the wrong one? No, I didn't. Reaper's great, pretty easy. Nice. I love melee DPS. Should I have used this on the other guy? Oh, well. No positional, still 70? Nice. Ah! Shoot. Boy, did I mess up that. Forgot, I have my defensive as well, where if I block and attack it, it does damage back. But what did I hotkey that to? Okay, shift 2. Reduce the amount of... Okay, no, it reduces the amount of damage taken. Oh, it increases my Kenki gauge. Okay, no, that's what it does. How did you fare? I'm now a samurai. Huh, I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin-eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat, much like the void scent. They have an unfortunate tendency to flock to their strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin-eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or a hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to call their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories at Telseen, shall we? Can I see some of the sick people now? It sounds terrible. It's like, can I see some of the people with the COVID in the ICU? Basically is what I'm asking. But they're kind of thrown on the outskirts of town, so maybe I don't see... They're obviously not going to be around here, I assume. Alize tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you fond of each other. You have no idea how badly Alize has missed your company. Everything is always, if Andrew were here, he would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Andrew's methods. Honestly, after seeing him in action, I can understand why. The way he leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. You got competition, Alize. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt he deserves all the admiration he gets, just as you do. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. Hark, there are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alize? What, and twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. What kind of MMO would this be without busy work? I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alize. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? I get to see the sick people! There are 3 in particular I mean to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Ponil, Todden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. So how do I catch... I can't catch the code from them, right? Like, I have to touch the light? Oh, this guy isn't in his final stages. Alright, so I rub him a little bit. Make sure his sand isn't... His skin isn't caked in sand. Thank you. Alright, next. Next COVID patient. Oh, dude, yeah, you got the Rona really bad. Or is that just his face? Huh. He couldn't even talk. Okay. Here's our next one. What do you look like? Oh, it's the dragon. My wife and I call them the Mudkip race because of their horns. They kind of look like Mudkip's ears. No positional sounds nice. Hulk remains utterly silent as he wiped the sand from her cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened to something akin to a plaster. Oh, God. That's crazy. I want to see one transform. That'll be truly heartbreaking. But I want to see it. Alright, I did your dirty work. You seen the patients? How were they? Dying? Good, that's good. I knew that they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to that discussion, then. I was going to take Andrew to Mord's Souk if you have any errands there that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Kassart's caravan just passed through, so Ronron should have some fresh fruit. Oh yeah, they can't grow any fruits here, not in this desert. Everything has to be imported, probably. Come then, Andrew. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. Alright. Alright, guys, it's getting late. I think this is where I'm going to call it. Just, want to say thank you guys for watching. I know a lot of you guys are on... it's already late for me on Pacific time, but I mean, I know some of you guys are on, like, Central and Eastern time, so... To those, especially to those of you, just thanks for staying up late and hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. By the way, if you're into PvP, you can unlock such a good set from PvP right now. It's a 2 to 3 day grind, but after 2 to 3 weeks when they release the next patch, it's gone. Oh, really? I'll have to look into that, actually. I'll log in tomorrow. And, where's the vendor for that, actually? How do I unlock it? Do I just do PvP and you get it just from playing? Like, can I just do Crystalline Conflict and just spam it, and then I do that? Thank you for streaming. And yeah, thank you to all the new followers, especially the ones that came from the YouTube video and followed offline. Really appreciate it, guys. And all the regulars that have been watching me since the end of Heavensward. Thanks for still coming back. I know I'm not the most consistent streamer, but, you know, appreciate you guys still showing up. Anyways, I probably will stream again next Friday. I'm working on, yeah, some more YouTube videos. A little bit more, probably talking about my World of Warcraft journey. Some more, kind of like, probably like end of WoW kind of stuff. And, you know, just more FF14 things. You know. Yes, enjoy listening to play. Yes, for less than tanker, less than 500 Qs. Nice, nice. Hey, and Jace, good luck on leveling up the Dark Knight. But anyways, yeah, guys, just, thank you. If you haven't seen my latest YouTube video, if you're more of a Twitch person, go check it out. Let me see. Let me type it in the chat here. /vid. Yeah, so, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my gaming channel. If you click on that YouTube video, you'll see which it's Andrew XP Games. Really much appreciate that. And yeah, join Discord if you haven't already, guys. It's not the most active, but you know, we like to talk once in a while. Oh wait, and I'll send my other socials. If you haven't followed me on any of the other socials, if you use like Twitter, Instagram, any of those other things, feel free to follow on there too. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys. Oh, whoops, I'm muted, but yes, thank you. For in the future for roulettes, I would definitely, Jace, thank you. I will definitely bother you guys when I'm doing roulettes. Good night, everyone.